Now, Egypt, the richest source of archaeological treasures on the planet. Man, oh wow, look at that. Hidden beneath this desert landscape lie the secrets of this ancient civilization. Archaeologists, I never seen something like this. Now, for a full season of excavations, our cameras have been given unprecedented access to follow teams on the front line of archaeology. Woman, this is the most critical moment. Team, revealing buried treasures. Woman, oh, man, we are lucky today. John, wow, lots of mummies. Woman, the smell is horrible. And making discoveries that could rewrite ancient history. John, we've never had the proof until now. Colleen, this is where it all started. Alejandro, my goodness, I never expected this. This time, archaeologists hunt for some of the most intriguing Egyptian artifacts of all. John, oh wow. Mummies. John, oh, there's wrapping and mummy everywhere. John and Maria discover a hidden tomb entrance. John, yes. Man, oh, John, we have light. Veronica and Alberto investigate an ancient crime scene. Veronica, we found the mummies everywhere. And Alejandro looks for treasures hidden beneath the bandages of his prized mummy. Alejandro, in 5 minutes we will know. Theme music plays. The ancient Egyptians, famous for their pursuit of immortality, they made mummies by preserving the dead with salts, oils, and wrappings, hoping their bodies would live forever. And covering these mummies with gold and jewels, they sought to guarantee success in the afterlife. Yet only a tiny fraction of these mummies have ever been discovered intact. Most were destroyed by ancient thieves looking for treasure. For archaeologists, finding an untouched burial is the holy grail, and the chance to uncover extraordinary new information about the people and society of this great civilization. Among these archaeologists are husband and wife team John Ward and Maria Nilsson, here for their 13th season to excavate their site in southern Egypt. John, okay, everybody on the car? Archaeologist, okay. But before they can start digging, they must transport their 20-strong team to the site. With just one vehicle. John, don't push me further off. John, looks very cozy in there. Maria, doesn't it? John, I'll just precariously hang off the back. Laughing. Ooh. The site John and Maria want to investigate today sits right on the mountaintop. Team, oh. It's the final day their excavation permit allows them to dig on site. Maria, come on, guys. John, come on, guys. This area, Gebel el Silsila, is known for its huge stone quarries where ancient pharaohs mined stone for their giant monuments. But it was also the site of a small town built to house the workers where they lived, died, and were buried. John, Suka, you're going to be with Niels and Suna. John and Maria are on the hunt for the graves of the town's middle classes, like the specialist stonemasons. John, move that lot. A tomb with any mummies or burial goods could hold valuable information about this ancient Egyptian community. John, so you've got about 10-15 minutes to get that open. John's particularly keen to investigate a structure he's named Tomb 15. John, we've got a monument that once stood right on top of this mountain. And at some point in history, some looters came along and actually dug a hole through the floor of that monument, and lucky for them, discovered a tomb. The monument could have sat on top of a high-status tomb, and though he knows it was looted for valuables in antiquity, John hopes that the robbers may have left traces of the tomb's owner behind. John, I am hoping to find remains of the mummies that were entombed in there. Some indication of what they were entombed with, their funerary wear, to understand the importance or the status of them within. Keen to use every minute of their last day, Maria gets to work exploring a different part of the site. She quickly spots something amongst the rubble. Maria, oh, John, do you want to come in? John, what have you got? Maria, I actually think that I've got a game piece here, a game board. What I can see are 3 vertical lines and A series of several horizontal lines. I found myself a Senate game. I know it's difficult to see. John, yeah, I can see. Maria, I just turned the stone around. Senate was a popular board game played throughout ancient Egypt. It was also a funerary offering. Squares of the game representing different hazards the deceased would need to navigate to reach the afterlife. The great Tutankhamun was buried with 5 Senate games in his tomb in the Valley of the Kings. Could this find be a hint that an important mummy is hidden somewhere nearby? Maria, this is a game that was played. John, well, it was played by royals and laymen alike. Maria, yeah. John, I mean everybody from the workers all the way right up to the viziers, all the way up to the living god, the pharaoh himself played it. Maria, yeah. But on closer inspection, Maria isn't sure that this Senate board was a burial offering. Maria, look where I am. I'm in beautiful shade. I got the breeze coming through. John, true. Maria, what if the men who quarried these monuments, what if they sat here, had their break, and you've got the Senate game here? Perhaps not a game for a deceased tomb owner, but the tomb builders. Still an exciting sign they are in the right place. Maria, wonderful. But they only have 6 hours left on site to find the chamber they are looking for. John, Jose. 40 miles south along the Nile in Aswan sits the hillside necropolis of Kubet el Hawa. In his 11 years of working here, Professor Alejandro Jimenez Serrano has already discovered 4 new tombs and 10 burial chambers. The site's location on ancient Egypt's southern border makes it a particularly exciting place to excavate. Alejandro, this area was the frontier between Egypt and Nubia, where the people interchanged not only products but also ideas. Bilal, don't find another tomb, hey? Laughing. Last year at this site, Alejandro and his team made the discovery of a lifetime. Alejandro, get ready. An incredibly rare, undisturbed burial with a 4,000-year-old wooden coffin containing a completely untouched mummy. Alejandro, yeah, we have been very lucky. It's impossible to explain the feelings that I'm having. The coffin is covered in hieroglyphic markings, immediately giving the archaeologists vital information about who this mummy might be. The hieroglyphs reveal the person inside is a male named Shimei. They describe him as a priest and overseer of the stores, controlling the distribution of grain amongst the local population. The markings also identify his father as Kema, a governor, a powerful ruler in the south of Egypt, and his mother is Satethotep, the daughter of Serenputferf, a man trusted by the pharaoh to be the founding governor of this region. But these discoveries came right at the end of last season, and now the team are keen to uncover more of Shimei's life story. Alejandro begins the search at a spectacular tomb nearby that he began excavating 2 years ago. Thanks to the coffin, he now knows that this belongs to one of Shimei's distinguished relatives. Alejandro, this is one of the stars of the necropolis. It's the tomb of Serenput-Ir, Shimei's grandfather. On the outside wall of the tomb is an intricately carved family portrait. Alejandro, we have Serenput-Ba sat and receiving the homage of his wife, his mother, his eldest daughter, Satethotep, who was Shimei's mother. But Shimei himself doesn't appear. Alejandro, we did not have any reference to Shimei before the discovery of his funerary chamber, so he was member of the family, but for any reason he was never represented here.